YouTube, YouTube, we got a banger. We got a banger. Look, y'all messing with my reaction videos, I can tell. Now, this is technically not a loyalty test. However, the loyalty was already tested. Doom. Now, if y'all don't know, two streamers, content creators, are going viral. If you don't know, one by the name of I think K Verts. I think it's Kennedy. I think that was her name. And I'm Not Kenneth. I'm Not Kenneth came out with a video stating that his girl cheated on him. Not just cheated on him, no. Not with some normal person, but with her cousin. That's just my cousin. That's just my cousin. Took the meaning to the whole nother level. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I have found all the clips, all the videos. We're gonna react to the whole timeline right here, right now. So before we get into that, please like, subscribe, comment on this video. I am on the road to 1K subscribers, trying to get monetized here on YouTube and start my career. I have no job. I need help. Let me help. Let me help. All right. Let's get into who they are real quick. This is it's Catalina, not Kennedy. It's Catalina. Catalina here. Bad girl. So she posted this video, but we're not gonna react to this video yet. We're gonna go into I think it's No Kenneth. Yeah, we're gonna go into his page. I'm Not Kenneth, real quick. And we're gonna start from here, this first video, and watch what you got going on.
Tired of compromising on comfort?
Like, subscribe, and comment if you do not want ads. I cannot afford not to have ads.
Girlfriend cheated on me with her cousin. See, shit like this ain't even funny, because I wouldn't have even wished this on my worst enemy. Who the fuck prayed on my downfall this much for some shit like this to happen to me? Now, I'm not gonna drop no names or anything, but y'all know who she was. You know, I posted with her, you know, obviously she's my...
We already know who she is, dog. We already know.
Now, I don't even know why I say girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years, and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week, I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I paid all the bit.
In his crib, though. See, look, y'all, I purposely waited to watch all of these clips because I was like, I want to be a content creator. And I feel like this is what it takes. So I can give y'all a raw reaction. Now, in saying that, you know, everything gets spoiled. I saw some TikTok stuff. That's how I originally found out about this on TikTok. It just kept popping up. I'm like, what is going on? Mind you, I don't be in this type of stuff. But I digress. But I just want to put that out there.
This motherfucker, bro, and she had the audacity to cheat on me with her blood cousin. Now, you're probably asking, how is she still roaming the earth? Me, personally, I would have put her 6 feet under, but nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, I like...
Can't be making threats. I feel like, before we go too far in this, I feel like that's nasty, for one. But for two, when you talking about somebody that does that type of thing, go into, what is it, incest, there's something deeper. There's mental things going on, spiritual things like that need to get addressed. You know,
like a different type of self-control I had in that moment where I was just like, you know what, bruh? It's not worth it. I have no enemies. On some Thorfinn, Vinland Saga type shit. But to be honest, I think this was just my canon event. You know, it was bound to happen. Everyone tried to warn me about these light skins, but I tried to take on the challenge. Now look at me, my nigga. You're probably wondering, how did I catch her cheating? What exactly happened? Well, this is what the fuck I did. So it was like last week or maybe like last week and a half, bro. I was like literally in the crib. She was taking a shower or whatever, bro. bro. Really quick though, here's some filler information, bro. So lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this nigga, bro. And it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin. But it's like, what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. Like, I thought it was on some...
Chat, YouTube, would y'all think that's weird though? Like, they just on the phone with their cousin all the time? Like, me personally, I wouldn't really think that's weird. Especially if I met dude, like if I met him and all this stuff, I wouldn't even think that's weird. Now, what they talking about is different. Like, I got boundaries in my relationship. You know, I feel like when I'm in a relationship, I feel like certain things should be spoken about. Like, nothing between us. Like, mind you, right, that's not trying to... I just believe that what happens in your relationship should stay in your relationship. As long as nobody's getting hurt, like, physically, and, like, your mental health is to a point where it's like, if your mental health is at a point where it's too much for you and you don't think you can keep going on, you know, and you just don't feel comfortable with counseling, because not everybody do, then go to somebody else. But make sure you're going to the right person. You can't go to everybody. All right?
normal ass shit. Like, you know, like, I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together, that every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point. She was in the shower and I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was like a red flag. So I walked near that restroom. Like, this is my restroom. Then there's like another room and another restroom up there. I walked near that restroom. The doors are locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains, and I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with and why are you talking about yams, my nigga? So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like, I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro.
Something for you to be that comfortable to do that, you had to have been doing that for a long time. Like, and nobody's been saying nothing. So I'm assuming this, I don't know how long they were together, but I'm assuming that what is it, Kurtz? Whatever her name is, I'm gonna get her name. I'm gonna make sure I get it right later. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I feel like she's been doing this for so long because there's no way in the world that you're just that comfortable doing that with anybody. They was the ones playing house. They was the ones. Man, let me start streaming. I'm gonna go ahead and go live on this one. They was the ones playing house. They was the ones in there really being husband and wife underneath the blankets. Like, that's not okay. That's sick.
That moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, damn, it's GG. She just cheated on me. But that's not how it ended, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I didn't want to make it seem like I knew and I caught her and she was gonna try to play victim. So I walked up to her room. I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room, and then I locked my door. And that's when she started banging on my door saying, "Kenny, open the door, give me my phone."
If your workflow looks like 12 open tabs and...
Again, like, subscribe, comment on this video if you don't want ads. Hold on. Let's read it. Let's read it. What promise? No matter what happens, we can't have any resentment or bad feelings that could fuck up our bond. I read that wrong. Oh, favorite cuz. Of course that's your favorite cousin. Like, if we go through a breakup or some, obviously, if we go through a breakup or some, obviously it might not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment after or once niggas get in their next relationship or anything. If we feel some, we gotta say it and talk about it. I'm talking about on both sides. You feel me? I think that's what that say. It just started Can we resume this momentarily? But yeah, that promise is hard to keep. Are they together or something? No, that's why I'm slowing down. Were they together? They talking about going through a breakup. I'm confused. I'm gonna keep watching.
Okay, I have clothes on. Can you open the door, please? Hello?
Yeah, I feel you. I don't got any words of encouragement, but I don't wanna this shit either. We gotta make promises now. Huh? I'm not finna. Oh, he doing it backwards. What helps me, I remember that we both agree we'll always be close no matter what, so you know you'll still be here kinda if this has to end. That's true. I know I'll never lose you. I just be worried from us getting this intertwined. Like if we had to end it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is gross. This is gross. This is gross.
Hello? Kenneth, please.
Hold on. Like I be thinking this shit isn't going nowhere, not because neither of us don't want it, but because it can't. And that be fucking me up. Like I'm on some, I really wish we just weren't cousins.
Please, open the door. Let's talk.
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
That's true. I never lose you. I just be worried from us getting. Oh.
You really are fucked up in the
Please
head.
talk, please.
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm
Just
good.
open the door.
I'm good off of you, bro. Get out my house.
I don't want to hear that.
iMessage has like recently deleted text messages. Check that. I went through Snapchat. I went through I tried to go through Maya's only on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password. I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro, and I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages, and it was a
That was her cousin?
on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password. I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro, and I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then
This her and her cousin? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Let me make this out. Let me put that out. Oh my Lord. No.
through the text messages, and there was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like, she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously I couldn't because I would go to jail. And
Okay.
you know, yeah, I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like, I genuinely was throwing up. I'm not gonna lie, you could ask all my homeboys. I was calling them. I was in my restroom throwing up just nonstop, bro. Everything I ate prior to that, I threw it all up, bro. It was sick, bro. Like, I genuinely feel like 2 years went down the drain. But, like, to your cousin, though, like, there's a bunch of, like, scenarios where, like, my homeboys thought she was doing something with somebody else or whatever. But her cousin, like, I think that's how she got away with it for so long, because it's like, you don't expect your girl to be doing something with her cousin, my nigga. Like, I thought that was some Alabama, like, movie type shit. I didn't know that really happens in real life. So, yeah, once I found that shit out, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I got my phone. I took pictures of everything. I wish I scrolled some more, but, you know, I like, once I seen it, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her, the text messages, everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The text messages, everything, bro.
Bucket list? On my on the face. Hey, videos. Public what? Public what? Public what? Oh Lord. What? Oh, nah. Nah. She tripping. Tripping.
My phone just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all on my phone. I gave her phone back. I told her she had to go.
I'm so sorry,
I
Kenneth.
don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You gotta face that. You gotta go.
We're not trying to hear that. Hey, if you don't like ads, like, subscribe, and comment on this video for me.
Just go to.
Friends, you can't trust cousins, you can't trust brothers. My nigga, if this was a step brother, like that would have been a tiny bit better because cousins, they got your blood. Like that's like your dad's brother's son. So like for you to do that with that nigga, bro, like that's genuinely diabolical, bro. Like that's just like, I can't go back, bro. Like obviously in the past we broke up a couple times for bullshit, but this was just the fucking like cherry on top, bro. Like I can't, bro. Like
Cherry? That's the whole cake. That's the cake, the ice cream, that's the party. Ain't no cherry. Cherry my butt.
it's go.
I digress. Pause. Pause. That was gross. That was nasty.
Me a long time to fucking recover from this, bro. I literally have not been in my groove. I haven't been posting. I haven't been. All my friends can tell you that I'm like, I was depressed, but like that shit genuinely like it did something to my brain, bro. Like if for all y'all boys that been cheated on before, or all you ladies that's been cheated on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like you just feel stuck in time. You don't really want closure, but like you do kind of want to know why that person did that. Why? Like the feeling of betrayal is just so sickening. But honestly, bro, it's whatever to me. Like all I can do now is just stack my bread, get in the gym, and just do better, bro. But I ain't gonna lie though, it's really hard. It's really hard to like.
Real talk, bro finna had the meanest comeback. Look, I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick. Because we about to get into this next video. We finna get into the next part of this whole thing. Bro finna had the meanest comeback. If this don't push you over the edge to where you gotta go come back looking like Larry Wills, and I don't know what would. My girl cheated on me with her cousin. Meaning all the dudes in this world that she didn't probably walk past. You chose your cousin over me. Your blood. You don't like me that much that you had to go to your blood cousin. Alright. I feel for you, bro. I'm sorry that this happening to you. I really am. I really am sorry that this is happening to you. I don't think anybody should go through this. Now, he did a stream with Playboy Max 6 days ago. We're going to go into that real quick to get some extra details on this. I haven't watched this stream. I just saw that this was on here. So we're going to add this into the clips. And before we get into her response.
So sorry, Kenneth. Sorry.
I don't care.
You've always been different than how I wanted you to be.
So you fuck your cousin.
What's up, bro? How you feeling right now, bro? How you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like throwing up right now, bro. Like, bro, like I'm mad nervous right now. I don't know why. Like,
You didn't do nothing wrong, bro. My guy right here, Kenneth, amazing guy, was dating somebody. How long were y'all dating?
2 years, and like some change.
2 years? 2 years? It's crazy. It's crazy. 2 years and that happens? It had to be going on the whole time. Like I said, she's too comfortable. What are you talking about? What are they talking about?
Artless Studio is here.
Let's see what they talking about though.
Man/cousin, whatever weird love triangle y'all got going on. Wait, did you ever meet, bro?
Yeah, I met him at Thanksgiving dinner because I was with their whole family.
Did you dap him up?
I dapped him up, bro. We hooped together, bro. Like, we did everything together.
You gotta get the chair. You gotta get the chair. Yo, I'm letting you know, Dig. Yo, the bane of your existence. You gotta take this nigga off the map. No Fago. Took her to the concert and shit. You see how when you took her to the 4D movie and she was like, oh, this is fire. You need to come with me, babe. Talking to her cousin.
Uh-huh.
When you brought her to my concert, did she do that same shit?
I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't doing that, but she sure was blazing you. So
This might just be part of your plot, bro. Maybe this was part of your plot, and maybe this is gonna inspire you to literally go on the craziest run of.
Look, man, we not finna get. That's crazy. I really just want to get into the nitty gritty of everything. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am here to.
Now, this is her response. Hold on. This is her response to it all. I want to see her response. And then we're gonna watch his reaction to her response. Cause right now, it ain't looking too good for her. So she better have something good to say. And you know what's worse? You know what's worse, right? This is a beautiful young woman. Okay? I don't know how old they're probably like, they gotta be in their 20s. Right? I'm not old. I might act old. But this is a beautiful young woman. And it's sad that she's throwing all this away for something like that. So I just want to see what she has to say. It's still nasty regardless. Like, there ain't nothing like that can really make me think that this is okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start.
She took accountability. But taking accountability don't mean saying I'm going to take accountability. I got to see.
By apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did, and I have to take accountability for my actions. And in
saying you was in a really dark place ain't accountability. Now, it might be right, but how long was you in this dark place for you to be sleeping with your cousin? Like, when I'm telling y'all, she literally was doing all this stuff with him that seems like something you would do with somebody you known for your whole life and been doing it for your whole life. Like, for not even your whole life, just for a long period of time, extended period of time. So, and they were together for 2 years now, y'all. Remember, they were together for 2 years. Mind y'all. Oh, I ain't even got the reaction of, I'm tripping. I'm just watching. I'm sorry. 2 years they were together. 2 years. And you were going through a dark time? I'm not saying dark times don't last long, they do. But if you knew that you were going through this dark time, why not, I'm not going to say why not get help. I would want you to get help. But that don't equate to you going to sleep with your cousin.
Yeah, I come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me.
You do need help. Your cousin needs help. Y'all both need help.
I know I've done wrong. I fucked up. And I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but...
Y'all, is she reading a script? I'm finna get mad. Is she reading a script? You could have put more effort into this, baby girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot going on. Not that, like, listen. You done did it. It's out there. I'm not, like, this makes you look worse, though, honestly, than better. It makes you look way worse. However, right? If you were going to script this out, which I understand you might have to get your thoughts together. It's a lot to process. I mean, for everybody else. I don't know about for you. Maybe it's a lot to process that it got cut out. It came out. But what's done in the dark comes to the light every time, no matter what. Trust me, I know. Promise you. There's no way in the world that you are sitting here with your eyes at another screen and uploaded this and thought this is gonna win my people back. Now maybe you just did this for your own peace of mind. Kudos to you, whatever. But this is crazy. And it's very weird. Very weird.
It's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about
Your family shouldn't agree. And your family should stand by you. It's your family. What you shouldn't have done is been doing that stuff with your family. Whether it was non-sexual intercourse or whether it wasn't, it don't matter. You overstepped a boundary with your cousin. That's the issue. That's the issue. You insinuated that was going to happen. Even if it didn't happen. You were inappropriate with your cousin. That's the problem. Now look, no hate should go to this girl. I don't think no hate should ever go. Accountability should not be forced on anybody. She has to go do what she got to go through. The simple fact that her platforms and stuff is going to be getting attacked and like she might lose a lot of following, that's on a social media side, that's enough. But the hate comments and stuff like that, it shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. I don't believe in that. But she needs to be held accountable. She needs to hold herself accountable by her family and herself.
Stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it
You'll be all right.
that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and
When was this ever mentioned? I'm so confused right now. When was this ever mentioned? Who mentioned this? Maybe it was in her comments. Am I tripping? I'm still not hearing nothing about the allegations against her and her cousin, though. That's what I'm confused about. And it's
while I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily
Oh, so a streamer named Snowcone mentioned it. What do that? This video is titled "My Truth," y'all. If y'all don't see it at the bottom left of the screen, but the truth that people want to hear about that you should be addressing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you already addressed it with your family. Maybe I don't. Maybe you're just too worried to speak on that portion of it. But what it seems like to me is that you're playing a victim role right now. And you might not be trying to, but you are playing a victim role right now. Everything that has happened from the time that you were caught up has been a direct reaction to what you did with your cousin. And that's something I have not heard mentioned.
into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that.
Why are you going in on this dude? That don't, like, granted, right? I don't believe nobody's mental health should be taken taken as a joke or be used for your personal platform to gain attention for yourself. Nobody else's negative mental health should be gained for that. However, again, we are 4 minutes and 2 seconds into this video, and she has not mentioned one time what happened between her and her cousin. She hasn't mentioned it. She has not addressed it. She has not apologized for it. She has literally only spoken on what's been happening to her. This video is 12 minutes long. If she don't say nothing about her cousin, I'm gonna be pissed. This is gross, young lady.
The rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend.
I'm sorry to keep pausing this. The death threats, I don't know what they're coming from. That should never happen. So whoever sent her death threats, you suck, you're an L person. LL person. You are. However, Shorty, K-Verts, what is it, Catalina, you cheated on your boyfriend. That's messed up already, right? But you cheated on him with your cousin. I ain't talking about your best friend, that's your friend's friend, or your best friend that y'all say y'all cousins, or people you meet down the way. I have people I met down the way, I call them my cousins. We used to do that when we were young. No, this is your dad's brother's kid. Your dad's brother's son. Your blood. Intermingling. Why are you in a relationship? It just makes it worse. Like, even if you were single, it wouldn't matter. It's your cousin. Like, your mama, your sister could have came out like, I found out Catalina was sleeping with our cousin. It would still be wrong. And I don't even think people worried about you cheating. It's just the fact that you've been with your cousin. And you so worried about all this stuff that came from it. Address what the actual issue.
Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend.
All right, I'm over it. Look, hold on, let me bring y'all back to me. Because I look better than her. Nah, for real though. Let me bring y'all back to me. We finna get into his reaction to her reaction. Because I'm not finna go through this whole video and she don't address nothing. Mind you, we can watch both at the same time with his reaction. I just really wanted to get the nitty gritty of herself. Because I know he probably gonna be pausing a lot like I'm pausing a lot. And addressing a lot of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up his reaction to her reaction, or her truth, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it's talking about, cause this is ridiculous.
So apparently, Cat.
All right, it's gross. Y'all like it up? I'm gonna put it up here real quick for y'all. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put me up here. All right, I'm gonna put it up here.
I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing
Let's
for
get a little bit deeper
situation
into this real quick.
Let me just keep watching the video, bro.
extreme that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but, bro, girls are really, like, manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bruh. She would literally use y'all, bruh. She would literally take y'all money and fucking make, I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened, and it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do when...
Why ain't nobody mentioning the cousin? However, right, I don't even care why they broke up. That's not what I'm here for. I don't care about none of that. I don't. I really don't. However, since they're bringing it up, let's talk about it. When you're young and dealing with stuff like this, like, that happens. Y'all gonna break up, y'all gonna get back together, things like that. It's hard to, like, really see past the red flags that everybody talk about. It's hard to. When you're young, you think you're in love, blah, 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 woo-de-woo. Right? That's not an easy thing to do. Okay? However, again, I don't care about none of that. I want to hear about this cousin.
Out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet. And I don't know what else to say, bro.
Or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right.
Every time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like, she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like, we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin. But whatever, keep going.
Gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold? Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking, like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold? Does that, yo, like...
I understand as content creators, I'm starting to understand this. Yeah, your life, it does become, like, everybody's into your life. So addressing this stuff, yeah, address it. I would just keep this stuff private though, honestly. I really don't care to react to the whole abuse allegations and stuff like that.
Always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period, that time of the month. You thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing vampire sex. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we had going on. I would never.
I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and...
I can't, y'all. I can't. This too nasty for me. This too nasty and too messy. Too nasty. It's not what my platform about at all. I was really just coming on here for the content, and I really want to hear about this whole thing. I've been seeing so much stuff go viral about this. I can't. I can't. It's just not for me. I'm sorry. I was gonna give y'all a video, a whole reaction thing. Y'all can go watch these videos. If this don't make your stomach turn, I feel weird. I don't know. You're not a good. I don't know what type of person you is. YouTube, listen. Before I hop on stream, but YouTube, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment on this video for me. Roll to 1K. Share it. Do what you gotta do. Share it to your mama. I don't even know. You ain't even gotta share this video. I'm gonna post it because I took the time out to record it, but I ain't feeling it. I was gonna do another reaction to another cheating test, like I've been the loyalty test, but I don't even feel like doing it no more. I don't. This just made my stomach turn. Hey, look, for anybody out there that's having intercourse or any type of inappropriate relationships with their family, you're wrong. That's nasty. Stop it now. Stop it now and go get help. Don't just stop at stopping, because once you did it once, you're probably gonna do it again. Go get help. Go figure out where this stuff is, this trauma's coming from. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. It's not for the internet to understand, but it's for you to understand and go get it fixed. This is a disgusting thing to do. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching though.